Hello, today I'm going to present the system of coral reefs and how they connect with the Coral Reef Alliance. The system, as I mentioned, the coral reefs across the ocean and how they're protected in places such as in Hawaii, Mexico, Australia, etc., as well as the social innovation, which is the implementation of the Coral Reef Alliance, which is a foundation that focuses on protection by various means such as scientific research in them, as well as creating community engagement through education or training teams. To start with, the 5 R's framework that can be constructed can be started with before the systematic innovation with only 3 roles, which is being corporations and individuals, nation governments, and coral reefs and marine life, where various resources enter, which are mainly negative, such as physical damage or fishing and indirect and direct pollution, as well as the various rules found in them where there's little to none regulations found in the system and laws protecting the wildlife in this ecosystem, leading to various negative results, which is the decrease of marine life, the decrease of coral reef protection, the increase of ocean pollution, as well as the increase in overfishing that can reinforce and decrease the marine life. However, once the Coral Reef Alliance is implemented, this systematic innovation is able to create a new rule, which is this alliance, which connects all of the rules, creating more positive innovation, more positive relationships and results, such as the increased protection of marine life and coral reefs, the protection of endangered reefs and species, the decrease in pollution, and the increase in scientific research. From this, the impact statement can be constructed where in the coral reef system, we want to add a role. This role is the Coral Reef Alliance, which can lead to various changes in the system. These can be like the ones creating of more relationship rules and more positive results. That these can be such as introduction of donations that can later be used for scientific research and the community engagement, as well as other positive changes, such as a decreased amount of pollution and the protection and preservation of these coral reefs. After we can see the iceberg model, starting with events such as the implementation of pollutants and the decrease in sea life, leading to the patterns found in these, which are the diminishing size of population as well as overall size of coral reefs across the ocean, as well as introduction of more species into the endangered list, as well as the decrease in carrying capacity of marine ecosystems. Afterwards, the structure can be seen going deeper into the iceberg, where the need of food sources, which can be the need of food sources for humans, as the ocean is considered to be one of the largest and easiest sources of protein in the world, as well as the poorly regulated and unregulated marine laws, which are found across various nations. And finally, the mental models. 2 mental models can be constructed, which connect with other previous levels, this being the ocean is sufficient and makes jobs easier to vast, as various companies can dump waste or use it for their own gain in order to cut profits, as well as the ocean is one of the largest suppliers of protein through fish, which can lead to overfishing and the misuse of these oceans. Afterwards, we can look at the leverage points, starting from the least important to the more important, starting with the implementation of regulation and taxes, which is a structure of material stock and flow, as it is sometimes difficult, and however it can change the flow of the various of the system. Later, the creation of scientific data and information that allows people to access and observe what's being done with the coral reefs. That's done by the Coral Reef Alliance, which is a change of information flow and the creation of new information that can later affect the system in positive ways. Then the goal of the system, which is the change in use of coral reefs, which also goes in hand with the mindset or paradigm that the system rises out of, where this all goes into changing the mindset surrounding coral reefs and the marine ecosystem from a more tourist attraction or as use of a food resource to a more environment and protected environment that it should be. Finally, we can look at the system archetypes. This being starting with the limits to success, where more clean coral reefs can lead to more scientific research and more community and education in it. However, this can lead to more use of the coral reefs as it's less dirty or less polluted as a tourist attraction, which later leads to more pollution and need for more cleaning teams, which limits the success. As well as the successful, where in this company, the community engagement can be more active and successful, leading to more resources. However, the results by them can sometimes decrease. While on the other hand, the scientific research in the scientific community is less resources are given to them, linked to less results by these scientists, and creating more success towards the community rather than the scientific community. And That was the coral reef system. Thank you.